Bum, 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 bum. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Wednesday night Sacred Pipe ceremony. As per usual, I am running a little late. Give me a second here. I get my phone situation set up. Do 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 do. All right. I was like, oh, I got bags of time, plenty of time. I can do this. And I look at my phone, and it's like 6:59, and then 7:02, and then So, but we're here now. Welcome. Let's see, how does that look? Why are we crooked? I got my tree. There we go. Oofda. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I am Patrick, your friendly neighborhood shaman, and we are going to do pipe ceremony. If you're new here, I will explain in a moment what that is all about. Let me grab something else that I forgot to grab. All right. Now we're ready, I think. All right. I keep reading things about being authentic, and part of my authenticity is being unprepared whenever I start one of these videos. And I am not a techie, so I'm a Trekkie, but not a techie. So one of these days I'm going to learn how to edit my videos so that I can edit out maybe those beginning parts that are kind of rough. Anyway, welcome. I am so glad you found your way here. As I said, I am Patrick, your friendly neighborhood shaman, and we are here to do sacred pipe ceremony, which I will explain momentarily. So I'm getting my little altar set up here. Do a little bit of mugwort. Got a little bit of fresh cedar. Alexa, turn it down a notch. All right. And of course, some sage. There's my sage. All right. So, for those of you who are new to this kind of thing, who have never been to a pipe ceremony or anything, the sacred pipe, you may know it as the peace pipe from old westerns and such. But it is, to the Lakota people, it is the most powerful, significant, central medicine object that they have. And, oh, there, okay, I already took that out. It was brought to them 19 generations ago by a spirit woman known as White Buffalo Calf Woman. You may have heard the stories of her or seen the pictures of her. She was seen as a beautiful maiden long black hair and wearing a white deerskin dress with beading and fringes and all kinds of stuff. And the reason they call her White Buffalo Calf Woman is because the first couple of people that saw her, when they saw her coming, she appeared as a white buffalo calf. And as she got closer, she kind of transformed into this beautiful, beautiful maiden. And this was during a time when the Lakota people were going through a rough patch. There was drought, there was hunger, there was thirst, and the tribe was kind of bickering. The different bands were bickering amongst themselves, and it said that the people had forgotten their connection to the earth, and so the chief sent out his 2 best scouts to find game. And he was like, do not come back until you find game, until you find buffalo. You have something for us to eat. Yeah. And so he sent his 2 best scouts out. They were out for a couple of days when they saw what they thought was a white buffalo calf coming across the plains at them. And it turned into this woman. And the first scout saw her beauty, and his first thoughts were of possession, that he wanted her for his wife. He wanted her, like, possessing her, lusting after her. And the second scout, seeing the way she kind of glided across the earth without really walking, realized that she was a spirit woman and deserved all the respect he could possibly give her. So she reaches them, and she kind of calls the first guy over to her, and he's all excited. This is his chance. And as he approached her, this whirlwind of dust and smoke and everything started whirling around them, lasted for a minute or two, and then it dispersed. And when it dispersed, the woman was there standing by herself, and the bones of the other scout were at her feet, bleached as if they had been there in the sun for years. And she went to the second scout, and he recognized her, like I said, as a spirit woman, as someone who was holy and sacred, and she asked him to go back to the tribe and tell the chief what had happened here and to prepare a place for her. And so he did. He ran back, told the chief exactly what had happened, and the chief had everybody strike the camp. They took down all of the lodges, all of the tents, and they put them together in one giant lodge that could contain the entire tribe. So they sat in there together and they waited. 2 or 3 days later, White Buffalo Calf Woman showed up at the entrance of the lodge. She came in and she walked 7 times around the edge of the lodge before approaching the chief, and in her hands she had a medicine bundle wrapped in a buffalo hide. And when she gave it to the chief, and when he unwrapped it, there was the first sacred pipe. And she taught them how to smoke it in a sacred manner, explaining how the stem was the masculine and the bowl was the feminine, so that when we put the pipe together, it's all of creation. It's like the yin yang. It's the hard, the soft, the dark, and the light all as one. And so when we put the pipe together, until we take it apart, it's one giant prayer, and it basically opens a channel straight to Creator, because this becomes basically, like I said, all of creation. Where it's like the divine presence when we put it together. Similar, being raised Catholic, to the idea of the tabernacle, where there was always a sanctified host, right? And there was that eternal flame on, showing that Christ was present. That's when the pipe goes together, it is the divine presence. And the idea is that smoking it became the center of 7 total ceremonies that she taught the people. Like I said, because this was the divine presence, this was the center of all ceremonies. And then once she was done, she walked out of the lodge a couple days later, whatever, and just headed out across the prairie again. And she went a little ways, and she kind of sat down, rolled over, and became a black buffalo. Walked a little bit further, rolled over, became a red buffalo. Walked a little bit further, rolled over, became a yellow buffalo. Walked a little further, rolled over, and became finally a white buffalo, and then disappeared over the horizon. So that is how the sacred pipe came to the people. Obviously, you don't have to be Lakota in order to be a pipe carrier. There are people all over the world of different nationalities and belief systems, etc., that are pipe carriers, because that is the point of the pipe. It's what she had brought with the pipe was the law of good relations. Like I said, the tribe was bickering amongst itself, was divided, and the pipe was a way to unify them. Not only the masculine and the feminine, the men and the women, but the masculine and feminine within each person, and ultimately unifying all races of human as one: the red, the white, the black, and the yellow. So it's powerful. In fact, like I said, I was raised Catholic, so I know my way around ceremony and ritual, and this is the most powerful ceremony that I know of. And it's just such an honor to be able to share it with others. And the thing is, too, that if you're watching this, there is no such thing as passively watching this. If you're watching this, you are participating, whether you realize it or not, and your energy, even if you're watching this years from now, your energy is a vital part of what happens here right now as I'm filming this live. So thank you for that. Thank you for your presence. And the reason I started doing this, I started back during the pandemic, and it was such a weird time, and things have, steadily gotten even weirder. So I keep doing it, but my purpose and intention in doing this is creating this in the middle of the week, Wednesday evening, setting aside an hour or so to hold space, to create sacred space for people to be able to let go of the world and drop into silence, into serenity, connect to spirit, align again to spirit, touch into what is actually real and true rather than getting caught in the whirlwind of the outer world, which is all illusion. So that is kind of why I started doing this. And the world has not gotten any less strange. And so it's my pleasure to be able to share this with people. So thank you for being here. The first thing I'm going to do, first thing I always do before having ceremony, is creating that safe and sacred space that I talked about. And the way I do that is by drumming. I drum and I call the spirits to come and hold this space, hold this energetic container surrounding us with a higher vibration of love and light, which prevents anything of a lower vibration of getting in. Kind of like your key fob on your car, right? No one else can get in if they don't have that same frequency. That's what we're doing here. We're surrounding ourselves with this high frequency that only allows, like one of my favorite songs talks about, only love gets in, only love is invited. So that's what I do. This is how I do it. Spirits of the earth, spirits of the air, spirits of the fire, spirits of the water, spirits of the upper world, spirits of the lower world, compassionate spirits of the middle world, the Fae, the spirits of the land, the ancestors of the land. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for holding us in your love and your light. I always feel so much better once I do that. You may have noticed like a little chill going through your body, or feeling like you just can breathe a little bit easier now once we have that sacred space. And I just realized I want to make sure I have my phone silenced in case I get a phone call. Look, it's I've got I'm outside in the woods. Yeah, really, yeah. With my Christmas tree all lit up in the woods. So we are in my apartment, obviously. It's the winter months. Normally, in the past years, I've been doing, like once it gets too cold and dark outside to do this video outside, I had an office that I could do it in, but I no longer have access to that office. I'm not at that store anymore, so I don't have, this is the only place really I have right now to do this. Why are you crooked? There we go. So we're in my apartment, and unfortunately, I can't smoke in my apartment. So it'll be a little different from normal because I'm still going to put the tobacco in and everything, and I'm going to still take drags off of the pipe and blow the prayers. But I can't smoke in my apartment with, otherwise I can be evicted. And so, but it's just as powerful. It's number one, it's the intentions behind everything, right? It's the intention that's important. And number two, it's like we're still loading the pipe with the tobacco. The pipe is still together, so it is still the divine presence. And so it is still connecting us to Creator. So, that all said, I'll tell you a little bit about the ceremony itself so you can follow along. I also, before I forget, I'm going to do a little bit of blatant self-promotion because the holidays are coming up. And if you're looking for holiday gifts, know that I have gift certificates. And so for half hour is $65, for an hour is $120, for healing and or readings. Also, I do mentoring. I have one-on-one mentoring sessions with students. If that's something, you can sign up for a session with me, or sign up someone else for a session. And you can look at my website, perchingwolfstudios.net, to see what services I offer. And, you know, sometimes the intangibles are the best gifts, right? It's like you can give someone I was going to say a car or shoes or socks or whatever. And those things wear out and are temporary, but healing lasts forever. You know, guidance, peace of mind is so valuable, priceless. So, you know, give your loved ones the gift of insight, of guidance, of healing. Also, if you would rather do a tangible gift, I am, besides being a shaman, I am also a cartoonist, and I have graphic novels that for sale on my website, and specific to the season, I have this coloring book that I created, the 12 Totems of Christmas. And for each of the 12 days of Christmas, I have a different animal, and I have a little paragraph about the symbology and gifts of that particular animal throughout the 12 days of Christmas. And so it's like I've got a drawing I did for people to color. So, yeah. So you can get links to those on my website as well, or I self-publish through blurb.com, and you can find my Perching Wolf Studios store on Blurb and order it right. It's a print on demand kind of thing, so you can order as many as you want, and they'll print up as many as you want right there. So anyway, so that's some self-promotion, some things I'm doing, and, you know, reciprocally helping and supporting each other. That's the best thing ever. All right, so let's get to the ceremony. So what's going to happen, the first thing I'm going to do is light, I always say light some sage, but I put also some cedar and sweetgrass and mugwort in there. And I'm going to smudge everything on my altar here. Then I'm going to take my pipe, raise my pipe, and ask permission to smoke in this place at this time. And guessing that the answer will be yes, I will then put the pipe together, right? Then I will fill the pipe with, I'll take 4 pinches of tobacco individually and make prayers and offerings, and then tuck them into the pipe. And that part I do out loud, so you'll hear that part of the ceremony. Then once I've got my pipe filled, I have a song that my spirits taught me and asked me to sing before each ceremony that I facilitate. And so once the pipe is filled, I will sing that song. Then that's where I normally would light the pipe. It's funny because I can smudge all I want, I just can't light my pipe, smoke my pipe. And so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm still, like I said, I'm still going to take like dregs off of the pipe and blow the prayer intentions out. And so the first thing I'm going to do once the pipe is together, once I've done that song, you'll see me kind of offering the pipe to the 4 directions and blowing a breath blessing to each. And it's like holding it this way with the stem outward, so that it's offering the powers of those directions the opportunity to smoke with us. And so it's the 4 directions: Father Sky, Mother Earth, all our relations, and then Great Spirit. Then I'm going to pause for a moment with the stem to my forehead and the bowl to my heart. I'll make some silent prayers. Then I'll come back, and at that point I'm going to take a great big puff, great big breath off the pipe, and I'm going to blow it straight at my camera. That is the place where you want to say your biggest, bestest prayers, or set your biggest, bestest intentions. Like I said, the pipe creates this channel straight to Creator, straight to Source. So no waiting, no lines, no paperwork, just boom. And so then I will continue to full smoke and send blessings and prayers for different intentions of my own, intentions of things that I've been asked to pray for other people. And as an aside, if you ever have anything, if you ever need prayer, if you ever have something big coming or something you need help with, and you want to boost your prayers, let me know. You can email me or text me or however, and you can even just say, please include me in the prayers. And I will hold that intention with you in my pipe ceremonies. And I normally, winter's a little bit funny, but normally I do pipe ceremony almost every day. And so I will be holding those intentions and smoking for your intentions, sending those prayers straight to Creator, like every day for you, to help with whatever your prayer intentions are. So let me know. Free of charge. Then once it feels complete, I will raise my pipe again. I will say another prayer. I will sing another song, and then that's when I'll take the pipe apart. And then after that, depending on how much time is left, usually have something to say. And sometimes it's kind of, well, technically it's sometimes my spirit guides talking. So it's usually some little wisdom in there. So stick around for that. And please share my video. If you know anyone who would get some benefit from this, share it to their page, share it to their messenger, tag them in the comments, and let's send this prayer. When in a relatively recent prayer, pipe ceremony, Black Elk came to me, and if you don't know who that is, he's a really famous Lakota medicine man who was also a pipe carrier. And there were other things that he came to talk about, but I asked him point blank, like, is it okay that I do this kind of thing. And his words to me were basically to have the ability to share this medicine with so many people at one time and not to use it would be tragic. And so that's why I keep doing this. One of the reasons I keep doing it because my heart tells me to do it. But I love that perspective that it's like if you have the ability to share something this powerful with so many people at one time, to not utilize that would be tragic. And that's the one word that I heard plain as day was tragic. So, so share far and wide. Touch as many hearts as we can, right? So, okay. I think that's everything I needed to say. So we're going to go ahead and do our ceremony. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May the beauty of the fire lift your spirits higher. May the beauty of the earth fill your heart with mirth. May the beauty of the rain wash away your pain. May the beauty of the sky make your mind to fly. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May the beauty of the fire lift your spirits higher. May the beauty of the earth fill your heart with mirth. May the beauty of the rain wash away your pain. May the beauty of the sky make your mind to fly. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. Aho. Grandmother, grandfather, eagle, we send a voice. We ask permission to smoke in this place at this time. All our guides and guardians watch over us as we smoke. Creator, Earth Mother, Tawaban, Shanadisi, Magikiwas, and Wabus, there is always room for you in my pipe. Creator, Earth Mother, for the two-legged, the four-legged, the winged, the crawlers and the swimmers, all our relations come smoke with us. Grandmother Moon, Grandmother Ocean, to the energy of birth, growth, maturity, the spirit realm and our ancestors, may all the passages of our lives be in harmony and grace. Creator, Earth Mother, to eagle, coyote, bear, white buffalo Catwoman, bringer of the pipe and the law of good relations to the people. Okane, Bayama, Okane, Bayama, Okane, Bayama, Okane. Okane, Bayama, Okane, Bayama, Okane, Bayama, Okane. Okane, Bayama, Okane, Bayama, Okane, Bayama, Okane. grandmother, grandfather, eagle, we send another voice. Thank you for our lives. Thank you for this world. Thank you for these moments of silence and connection, of unity, wholeness. Thank you for this season, the season of light, of joy, the essence of who we truly are. Thank you for the reminders, the festive voices, the festive music, the little child within each person, the wonderment and curiosity and the whimsy of the season. Thank you for these things. Thank you for who we have been, for who we have become, and for who we are becoming. Aho. Ihi la ihi o. Ihi la ihi o. Ihi la ihi o. Ihi, ihi, ihi la ihi o. Ihi la ihi o. Ihi la ihi o. Ihi. God, I love this ceremony so much. How was that for you? I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you feel at least a little more calm, a little more centered, a little more happy. Because I sure do. So, since I wasn't able to actually light this pipe and smoke it, my bowl is still filled, and I am not going to, after we just blessed and prayed, put our prayers and intentions into this tobacco, I'm not going to just dump it back in with the other tobacco, because this is now carrying our prayers, carrying our intentions. So what I'm going to do is take some sage and make a little plug. Make a little plug of sage. And just like, you know, you use sage to clear the air, clear the energy, this sage will kind of safeguard the tobacco that is inside. And keep, again, like that safe and sacred space, keep the vibration raised so that lower vibrations can't enter in. And then tomorrow, hopefully it's sunny. So I'm planning on going down to the river where I normally go to smoke, and I will smoke this tobacco then and release all those prayers. It's kind of like a twofer, because we just prayed and all those intentions went out, and then tomorrow I get to double the potency by doing them again, releasing those prayers and intentions again. So anyway, it has been an interesting time recently. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. And I hope and pray that you are doing well. I hope that your dreams come true. The magic of this season, I hope lives in your hearts. It lives in my heart every day of the year. There's so much about the season that it's everything I am, everything I believe in, everything. It's everything. And so for me, like the songs go, if only every day could be like Christmas, what a wonderful world this would be. For me, every day is Christmas. That's why I love the season, because it's like, it's that opportunity. It's always there, right? But it's like, and I know that everyone's not holly jolly and everything, but it's more present at this time of the year. It's more blatant and available for people to tune into, right? It's just like all the tools on my altar that are basically an interface to the divine. They don't have power in themselves other than what we give them. But just like that, like the spirit of Christmas, the lights and the music, etc., gives us, makes it that much easier for us to connect to that light and that love and that joy within us. To whatever it, it doesn't even have to be Christmas. It's almost every culture has some form of some holiday birthing of the light at this time. It's like the longest night, and then the birth of the sun. And that's one thing, like with the pipe, like I was talking about, unifying the people, unifying the religions and philosophies, etc. It's like if we could see how we all have some holiday of lights at this time of the year. We just have different labels and different traditions, different actions we do to further instill that feeling, that sense of union and connection to Creator. That's kind of part of the point of the season. It doesn't matter who you worship or what you believe. It's all one. So, anything else I want to say? I think that's really it. I had a reading, an hour-long reading today, and then I had a 3-hour class that I taught, and so I'm kind of talked out. So I think that's all I'm going to say for now. I am really happy that you are here, even if you're watching this after the fact. Like I said, your energy is still a part of this, even if you're watching this years from now. So thank you for your presence. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Again, please share the video. And if you enjoy my work and you would like to support your friendly neighborhood shaman, I do have my PayPal and Venmo links pinned to the top of the comments, and anything you wish to give me is amazing and so deeply appreciated. This is my day job, so every little bit helps, and I appreciate every little bit. So, and remember, with the holiday season, with gift giving, remember I have gift certificates, you know, and you know, really what just occurred to me is that, you know, if you can't afford a full session, you can give someone a you know, half off, right? You could pay for half a session so that your friend only gets a 50% discount or something like that, right? You can do just a portion, and you know, give your loved ones the gift of the intangibles. Give them love and wisdom and guidance and insights and healing and wholeness. Those last a lifetime. And I also have the various graphic novels. I'm a cartoonist as well, so I have comics that I've drawn, mostly about my own adventures. It's kind of like my journal. And then specifically for the season, I have a coloring book I made called The 12 Totems of Christmas, where I have a different animal for each of the days of Christmas that you can color, and it's got a paragraph or so about each animal and what they represent, what the medicine is that they bring to you. So yeah, so you can again you can find more information on my website, perchingwolfstudios.net. For the gift certificates, you can email me or message me, page me, beep me if you want to reach me, and you can get the gift certificate set up. There's links to the comics and the coloring books on my website that you can actually sample some of them to see what they look like, and a link to blurb.com. If you want to go straight there, you can just go to blurb, blurb.com, and find my Perching Wolf Studios store there. And let's see what else. Oh, I was going to say something else, and and I am going to, when we're done here, I am going to share this video to my Facebook page. I'm also going to upload it to my Perching Wolf Studios YouTube channel, where I have like 5 years worth of these ceremonies and readings and songs and stories and all kinds of different things. So check out my YouTube channel. Please subscribe and like my videos. That affects the algorithm and makes it more available for other people to find me. And like I said, I'm trying to expand my voice, expand my reach, so I can be there and support more and more people. And is that it? That might be it. So, all right. So thank you again for joining me. And I am going to release that safe and sacred space. Let the spirits return from whence they came, that who so lovingly held the space for us. Spirits of the earth, spirits of the air, spirits of the fire, spirits of the water, spirits of the upper world, spirits of the lower world, compassionate spirits of the middle world, the Fae, the spirits of the land, the ancestors of the land. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for holding us in your love and your light. Our work for now is done, but you are always welcome in our circles. Thank you for welcoming us into yours. Oh. All right, my friends, thank you again so much for joining me. It means the world to me. It is so much, I'm not going to say more powerful when we do it together, but it's powerful in a different way. And it is so, like I said earlier, it is my fondest joy to be able to share such a powerful ceremony with others. So thank you for joining. And I hope you will come back next week. Invite your friends, share the video. And until I see you again, know that I love you, that I see you, and that I honor you. Have a wonderful week, everyone, and go shining. All right, bye.